Good morning, everyone. This is Rita Jensen here to share with you more video time on this journal that I'm making inspired by John Abele. So the other day when I was working on it, I had an envelope here that I was going to make this envelope, and then it had these two side pockets. The only problem is the envelope that I was using will not fit onto a journal page. So I found this piece of cardstock, and I think if I take this one and this one like this, decorate this cardstock, then I can make it the size of a journal page, which would be like this. So what I plan to do is, first of all, measure this cardstock and make sure that it's, because I'm going to glue it onto a page like this. So I need to make sure that that cardstock's going to fit on the page here. So I'll just make a little mark right here. And then I will cut it just a little bit lower than that. I'm over here to cut it on my cutter, just a little bit shorter. Okay, so that's that, and so that way that will fit on a journal page. Okay, I think that's what I want to do. I've never done one of these before, and I did see it on a YouTube video, but I think that they it was on Scrapbook with Me Crafts, Edith, on her website. But she was making it for like a pocket that you could put ephemera and things like that in, as I washed it. Okay, get a little glue page here. I'm just gonna glue this and stick the paper on it just to get this started. And I'm gonna try not to be too long with this video. I have some things to do today. I have a space in an antique mall, and I need to go over there and take care of a few things. Just gonna glue it on there. It is the first of the month, so to go up there and hopefully have a paycheck, but we'll see. Okay, so let me cut around this, trim around it. And my niece contacted me, and she has a wonderful little garden at her house, and she wants me to make her a garden journal. So that's going to be on in between working on this, because otherwise it'll be too late for the season. Her garden will be over. But she wants to keep notes on what she did, and I think that's kind of nice. So I'm anxious to get that going for her. I did my little scrubby thing. I moved things around yesterday and today. Okay, so there's a nice little palette for our little things here. Now this is going to have to be cut down. I noticed that. So let me mark this. And I will cut that down on my cutter over here. See if that will fit. Okay, that fits on that, and this is going to fit on this. I think I want it that way. I want something in here, so I want it to show. But whoever has it can close it either way. It's not going to make any difference. I could put a tie back here so that they could tie it shut. I might do that before I glue it down to the page. We'll see. Okay, so this one already has the pocket here, And then now we may need to cover this side. And so I have this part of his passport, this whole page here, and I thought that would be kind of nice. It does say 1922, 7/20 of 22, so July 20th. And that was, I'm assuming that's in German, so he was probably in Germany. I looked him up on Family Search, is one of the places that I can look up things, and there's not much on him at all. He, I know that he went to Germany to visit in 1922, and he was 62 years old. He was born in 1859. But I saw the census records for 1910. He was listed on there along with his wife and 2 children. He had a daughter and a son. I think his son's name was William. And the daughter, I think maybe her name was Hattie or something. But anyway, so I tried to find more information on that, but there just isn't really much out there about him. And that's, I'm going to take a little bit, well, I guess I better leave it all the way to the edge. Just I'm going to fold over, so I'm going to have to take a tad bit over here off. Hope I'm in frame. I guess I should get up and check. Someday I'm going to have a setup that I won't have to worry about all that, being in frame all the time. Okay, so I think that's good. And I'm going to bring this down just a little bit here. Well, I can glue that down and cut it off afterwards. Okay, so let me get my glue page. I'm going to ink this up just a little bit. And let me check and see if I'm in frame. And I think I am. Oh, and I watch YouTube videos of other popular YouTubers. They're always saying, I hope I'm in frame. I hope you can hear me. All these kind of things. Now I know what they mean when they say all that. I wasn't really that up on it because, you know, I didn't do videos myself. But now I see where they're coming from. It is a little bit daunting trying to get everything right before you get started. The main thing is I have to put my camera on my phone on airplane mode or somebody will call me. And then that'll stop the video right away. All right, come on, don't glue down. Whoops. Oh, I see, okay. I'm just gonna have to leave that open for a minute and let it dry. I forgot that I didn't close this end off. Okay, so let me just sit something in there and it'll dry really quick. Glue stick dries fast. Okay, let's see what else we can do in the meantime. Okay, so we have this card here. I'm going to glue that on to the back side of this. And I don't need to cover this because it won't show. a second, I want to make sure that this is going to flip over. Okay, I'll leave enough distance. Like a 1/16 of an inch in here so that it has this folding ability. Okay. So then I wanted to, let's see if this is, it's still sticky in there, but just wait a little bit. I wanted to put a pocket here. So I have gone through these postcards again to see what I can fit in there, and I really like to put one of these ships or something, but I just don't want to cut it off. And this one here would also be cut off quite a bit, but I think that for any page that I do is going to be cut. I might see if I can shrink these down and reprint them. I printed several. I wanted to fit them all on the page. Let's see. Let me cut this down since I have extras. Maybe we can cut it down enough that it wouldn't make a difference. So hopefully everybody is well and no one is suffering with this virus. I was also thinking this doctor, because he was a doctor, we've talked about the pandemic, we've been talking about it non-stop, but let's see, I want Lakeview on there, so I want that part to be there. This man lived during World War I, and the pandemic that we had in 1917, I can't remember the name of the pandemic now, I have to look it up, but he was a doctor then. So this trip he took was only a couple years after that. And I know he lost his daughter, because I saw that somewhere on one of the websites. I'll have to look and see where it is again. But I don't know what her cause of death was. Okay, so I think that'll look okay. Well, I'd like to make it a little bit shorter. I hope you don't mind me doing my little thing here because, whoops, that's not going to be straight. Because I just want to share my, let me straighten that up on my cutter. I want to share my process of making a journal, not necessarily a tutorial. Is that how you say it? On making a journal. Okay, so that's like 4.5, so 2.25 center. I'm going to put a little punch hole in the top of this, a thumb hole. Okay, about right there. So I could put a card in there. I think that looks okay. I think that looks fine. No one will know the difference. Okay. Let's glue that down. So my printer is out of ink. I printed a lot in this last few days. All this dark cardstock, this dark paper, which is takes a lot of ink, but I do belong to the ink HP ink club or whatever they're called. So I didn't really worry about it, but you do need to, boy, I tell you, that's not drying as quick as I want. You never know when you're going to run out. So yesterday I was printing off some papers for my niece, her garden journal, and it just was like looking really bad, and I'm like, what is going on? Why does it look so bad? And I realized that I was running out of ink, and they've already sent me one. They know when I'm going to run out, but it won't. They said it won't be here until August 11th, which is quite a long time to wait for me to wait for ink. Okay, put a little thing there. I measured the middle of that is 4 inches is the center. Now I can put it on here. Okay, so we have this, this, this. Okay. So we'll have to make a tag to go up in here and something to go in there. Make sure we don't I give it enough room so that it will fold. So let's see, what do I have? Out of those baseball ones, I'm going to use these for belly bands or side tucks. I got 2 out of there that I liked. I don't know what I did with it, but it's here somewhere. Yeah, it is here somewhere. I just had a bunch of tags and stuff. A cute little journal card for there. I want to use some of those little poppy designs because I think this is for another little project I'm thinking on one of the pages. So there's this one. It's kind of nice. I think I like that one. Okay. Let me set that to the side. Let's put a little and I will link below. I have at the bottom of my videos, I have Linktree, which you go to that, and everything that is in this project, or any project for that matter, I have it linked through Linktree. If you don't feel comfortable using Linktree, which I don't think it would be a problem for anyone, but if you do, just let me know and I can link it directly on that page. Okay, so I think, I don't know if we want to put a pocket on that side or not, but let's see, what can we use? That's too big. I think I might just make a tuck on this side. I think so we make a tuck and then we can slide a tag in there like that. And I don't really want to cover up any of this, so I'm not going to do anything on that side. But we just need to put something, a journal card inside of here. Still trying to stick down. And that's going to be interesting. Well, if you wanted it to stick down, it would not do it. It would not stick down. Okay. But I do want something that's going to go inside of this so that it can be seen. I have to cut it down. This might fit in there. It looks like that little flag might show in the window. It would, but still needs to be cut down more. I may change my mind. I put things in and then I go back and say I don't really like that. I think I'll do something different. This one here, I'll probably sew around it and I will put some paper on the back, some coffee dyed paper. Alright, and I'll put that on the back, and I can't have a, so that's gonna, you know, you're gonna have to see that that's where it comes out. I like it that it's a little rustic around the edges. So let's see. There, that little flag shows through. That's the name of the ship. Okay. So there's that. Now, oh, we could put a pocket. Oh, I want to put this on this corner. Okay, and I'm just going to glue this on 3 sides. The nice thing about these digitals is you can print them again and reprint them. Okay, so let's see. What tag do I have? I know, there they are. I knew I had a bunch more tags. Okay, let's see if I have something that's not ginormous. Here's a cute little notebook. No, that's too small. I'll put that somewhere else. All right, let's put him and his dog. And this one I will also sew around it with make it sturdier. And I'll put an eyelet here, which I need to sew around it first before I cut the eyelet. So I'll come back and do that another time. Okay, so and then that goes in there, and that will be a journal card. Probably have to put something on the back because that was the back of another. Okay. Then this side we need a pocket. And probably on this side. Too big. I like the color. These are original postcards, so I guess I could make a copy of it. I was thinking about just cutting that out. Well, I'm not having any luck today with the right size, going the right direction either. All right, well, I may have to find some more things. That would be cute there. I'll just have to right now I'm just trying to get the pocket area worked out, and then I'll add little tiny embellishments, numbers and so forth. Let the ink dry. Let me see what I get. This is the anchor. Just wanted to put a little bit of a embellishment here. Maybe just add one of those little tickets. That's kind of too big. Well, I don't feel it right now. So what do? You have to come back to it. So I'm going to put this, I'm just going to use not fabric tack, but glitter glue, because it dries real clear, and I think it'll hold up. Just to give it a little bit of something there. Okay, and then I'm going to put this tag maybe out here, but I'm going to so then I'll just put glue on 3 sides of this. Then it'll be a pocket to hold something else. It doesn't matter what size it is, it can just hold anything. Okay, so from here to here. Then I have some stamps. Let's see. In here. Let's see if I can find something like. These stamps are from My Porch Prints. That's just really too. Green looks okay. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little piece of cheesecloth, a little, that might be too big. I just want to poke out a little bit, not stretch it out a little more. It is coffee dye, but it's not very coffee dyed. Okay, fabric tack for that. Come on. There we go. I had it laying down because it does take forever to run downhill. All right, I think that kind of adds something to it. And I might even poke a hole in that and run a tie out there. Like I said, we could put a tie going through the back of this. And I don't have any of my, what do you call it here, handy. The little twine stuff. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Okay, I would like to put something here, but I'm not sure what. Okay, let me get some of this out of the way. This one, yeah, that won't make any difference. Okay, I'm gonna sew on this one, the back for that, so that it can be a journal card. I'm gonna sew this one and this one, and this here, I don't know. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, well that one's pretty much done, and I will be putting that one on one of the journal pages as I decide which one to put it on. So it'll sit in the book like this, and it will be glued in, and I hope there's enough room, because when it's sewed in, then this gets very tight through here. So, yeah, the only other, either way is going to be, I'll just have to figure it out when I get ready to sew it in. So if I put it on this, yeah, this is still going to be, this might not be as tight though if I sew it, because I'm going to be putting the signature in here, and that's where it's going to be an issue with this one here. Okay, so that's that, and that's going to go on a page. I thought I'd make a little cluster. I don't know if we need a cluster on here or not. So I think I was going to use some of this book page here. This in the back to give it a little stability. I don't know if that is too big or not. That. And anchors. And a little of this blue back here. Okay, it doesn't really matter. It it will look right when I find the right spot. Maybe not even find a spot for it. So now we got to get it glued down. Trying to think if there's something else I could put with this. Alright, so I'm just gonna glue there and get that stuck. A little here. Some under here. I think this will hold up. I don't think I need that to have fabric tack. I hope this video is not too messy for everybody. I feel kind of disarray and making decisions today. But see, you know, when you're doing a film, when you're doing a recording, you have to probably think of things. When I'm doing it by myself, I don't have to worry that I can sit here for an hour just on one thing and think about it, or walk away and come back later. Okay, I just want to glue this on the back because this paper here, this book page is very brittle. Okay, I think that's kind of cute either way. All right, so that hides most of that. So we'll use it somewhere else though. We'll use it somewhere. Okay, so I guess that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed what I was able to show you today and kind of working out, you know, problems as you go. I think that's cute. I like the number 9 on there. So I'm not sure where I got this this number, and I have some more that I'll be using too in this journal, but if I find out where they came from, I'll let you know. They were just in my little file folders on my computer, because before I started doing this, I didn't really keep track of what I was going to be doing with the it says London, what I was going to be doing with the journal exactly. So, all right, thank you. Have a wonderful day, and I will get back with you soon. Bye now.